Hello everyone, I am Punyakeerthi BL. Welcome to my Python for Generative AI learning series. In this series, we are focusing on Python basics that will help us to build a strong foundation for implementing generative AI concepts. So let's dive in and start today's session. Today's topic is qrcode in Python. Share AI outputs instantly. Let's start with some introduction. So QR code generation in Python for generative AI. Let's start with introduction. Today we are learning how to generate QR codes using Python and how this skill fits into broader context of generative AI applications. QR codes are widely used to share information quickly. In a generative AI setting, they become a bridge between AI generated content and real world interactivity. For example, if an AI generates a custom image, text or link, we can convert it into a QR code for easy scanning and sharing. So what are the learning goals of this video? Are install and use Python libraries for QR code generation. Understand QR code parameters and customization. Apply QR codes to share AI generated content. Display and save QR codes effectively. Let's start with step 1. Step 1 is installing required modules. I'm using QR code options here. So let's install pip install QR code PL. So what is this? In Google Colab or local Python environment, we need to install QR code library for accessing or generate QR codes. So this PL ensures that QR code can be saved as an image. Okay, let's upgrade the PIP for our usage. It will help us to tip will be like always use updated package to avoid compatibility issues. I'm using Google Colab. I'm trying to install pip install QR code will. So when I install, automatically it gets installed downloading QR code, successfully install QR code 8.2. Then upgrade, I will skip this step as of now because we are using Google Colab right now. Next step 2 is setting up the Python script. Create a Python file, optional in Colab, just use a notebook cell. So import required libraries. I want to import QR code from IPython display import image. So what is this QR code? This is the library that allows us to create QR codes easily. ipython.display.image helps to display images directly inside a Colab notebook. So let's import this and run how it will be imported. It is installed. Next we are importing this code. I imported. Now imported is successful. Next step 3 like define the QR code function. So defines a function named generate QR code that takes two inputs. One is data, the information you want to encode, URL, text, etc. File name, the name of the image file where the QR code will be saved. Let's define this function as a basic one. So this is the first definition. Once it is defined, we need to add a code inside this function. What all code we can add? Let's see. So qr is equal to, we are calling qrcode dot qrcode. This is a function. Inside that we have version is equal to 1, error correction is equal to qrcode dot constants, error correct L, box size is equal to 10 and border is equal to 10. So what is that? Let's understand. It creates a QR code object named QR. Here we are able to see the QR code. So version is equal to 1 sets the size of the QR code. 1 is the smallest. Error correction, error correctel allows up to 7% of the code to be damaged while still scannable. If the image is, when we are printed and it is damaged, until 7% it is will be, though it is damaged, we are able to scan that one. So box size is equal to 10 sets the pixel size of each square in the QR code. So border is equal to 4, width of the white border around the QR code will be 4. So this much we added. So let's add this function, this lines inside this function generate QR code. Once it is done, let's go with the next code. So let's, after that we are adding the qr dot add data. So what is that? Adds the user provided data into QR code. This is what will be encoded. So if you pass the URL will be encoded by user data, whatever we are passing. Okay, then it is added. So QR we got, and next done. So it is done now. Next, adds the user provided data into QR code. This will whatever. So now QR make it true. So it will, what it will do, process the data and determines the minimum QR code size required to fit it. So I will take this and add to our function. This is second line. Next what we will do, we need to use image is equal to qr dot make image. Okay, so converts the QR code into an image object. Fill color is equal to black, color of the squares. back color is equal to white represent background color. Let's take this and add to our function. Once this is added, let's next function is image.save file name. Saves the QR code image to a file with the name provided by file name. So I am taking this one and adding as part. Done. Next, saves the QR code image to a file with the name provided. That is done. Now print QR code saved as a file name. This is what the output we will save. So what it will do, prints a confirmation message. So the user knows the file was saved successfully. So we will print it. So this is all run, right? So now we can run. So it is successfully run without any error. Now it is compiled and it is ready to use. So generating and displaying QR codes in Python are collab. So generate QR code for website. Now I am taking a website as https facebook.com and the image name will be saved as facebook underscore QR png. This is format. So image will be like this. So line by line explanation, that is what calls the function generates QR code for URL facebook.com and saved it as a Facebook qr.png. Then displays the saved QR code image directly in the Colab notebook. You can scan the code with a mobile device to verify it works. How to verify and all we can see. I am doing like this. Now what I will do, generate QR code I am passing the facebook.com and qrpng. So when I run, see, we are able to see the image directly. QR code saved as facebook.png, but we are able to see this. So what I will do, I will image and download. So what I will do, Facebook qr.png I will save. Why? I will save to my local, so it is saved now. So whether it is generated with this URL or not, we can see, right? So I will open QR code scanner in the website, and what I will do, I will open the file which is now we added. So when we open, automatically we can see QR code generated using this one, and this is encoded with this URL. Okay, I will close this one. This is how we can generate it. Now, so let's another example we can try. So this is example we added, right? This is URL we added. Now I will add a text. What text I will add? So what I will do like this: Python for generative AI by Punyakeerthi. Okay, this is my text. I will save like Gen A by PK. This is my image name. I will save. So I want to load here. So when I run, this text is encoded and generated as a different scanner. Now what I will do, I will download as an image gen a by pk.png. When I save this, it is local, it is saved. What I will do, I will open. So gen a pk also I will open. Now we are able to see the scanner able to show my text encoded as well. In this way, we can generate by QR code using Python. So step by, so there is a step for integrating with generative AI. Why QR codes matter in generative AI? AI models can generate content like text, links, images, or reports. QR codes make it easy to share these outputs interactively. For example, scenario is a generative AI model creates a personalized art gallery link for each user. We can automatically generate a QR code for that link. For example, this is the function where QR code and all we are getting, we are adding, making a file, image, everything will do. So what we are doing, generate a QR. So whatever link we had, and we are passing the parameters. So line by line expression, same logic as previous function, but applied to AI generated content. Output link, any link or text generated by your AI model. The function converts AI output into a QR code image that users can scan instantly. Let's go with some advanced ideas for student. Let's try this. Our viewers can try this batch generate QR codes for multiple AI outputs using a loop. Customize QR code colors to match branding. Combine with AI generated text images for digital cards, portfolios, or marketing campaigns. So summary and key takeaways. Key points learned. QR codes encode scannable data for mobile devices. Python's QR code library makes QR code generation simple. Key parameters, version, error correction, box size, and border. QR codes can make AI outputs interactive and shareable. Collab allows generating, displaying, and saving QR codes quickly. So, what is the practical tip? QR codes bridge AI models and end users, making AI generated content tangible and accessible. So, recap with quick exercise. Generate QR code for personal website or social media link. Modify box size and border to see the effect. Experiment with AI generated links or text and create QR codes for them. Challenge will be like generate QR codes for multiple AI outputs in a loop. Users can try any of these exercise and comment in my YouTube. So thank you for watching today's session. This is part of Python for Generative AI Learning series. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Also feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. The link is in the description. See you in the next session. Thank you very much.